भूल होना प्रकृति है, मान लेना संस्कृति है। भूल होना प्रकृति है, मान लेना संस्कृति है और सुधार लेना प्रगति है। With this beautiful thought, I am Anshi Sharma. Bid you a very great morning.
Very great morning, Manshu.
I am Anshi Sharma from proud 9th C grade, standing here in front of you for a brief description on the topic of mistake. How many of you have committed mistake in your life? How many of you have committed mistakes in your academics? Let me tell you one thing. Instead of writing true, you have written false. 5 marks gone in the paper. Finished. Instead of pressing right button, you have write wrong one. Finished. Marks gone in the paper. Tell me one thing, how many of you have committed a mistake by reacting with your parents wrongly and then regretted, felt so bad, isn't it? How many of you have committed a mistake by judging your friend wrongly and then regretted that it was my fault, not his or her? It felt really bad, isn't it? Possibly, we could making some serious mistake in this zeal of enthusiasm. In the super duper enthusiasm, zeal, energy, we could make mistake. But you know what beautiful in life? Life give us a chance to correct all those mistakes. Life give us a chance to never to repeat all those mistakes in future. You know, if you success, your mistake become legendary. But if you fail, that's just a garbage. Throw it. The first time we got a pencil, there is an eraser behind, or rubber behind. That's nice because mistakes can be erased. You know, all mistakes can't be erased, and the result of those mistakes is very bad. Just what we need a support system to handle those mistakes. As I told you in the beginning, भूल होना प्रकृति है. To make a mistake is a part nature of human being. A human being will make mistake just to learn from that mistake. A human being only success when he will learn from his or her mistakes. मान लेना संस्कृति है. To accept a mistake that you have committed a mistake, show your strategy of your strategy. And मान लेना संस्कृति है, सुधार लेना प्रगति है. Accept the mistake that you have committed it, but never try to repeat the same mistake in future also. That will show your progressiveness. That will call your progressiveness. If you succeed, let me tell you one thing. If you succeed, your mistake become legendary. If you fail, that's just a garbage. Throw it. You know what I am saying? If you success, your mistake become legendary. If you fail, that's just a garbage. Throw it. Everybody have great stories. Everybody have problems, but they never give up. You know, all the problems, all the mistakes you are facing in your life, they're just a gap or the difference between technical rightness and practical rightness. Two words come there, technical rightness and practical rightness. Let me tell you a story to understand this both concept. Once a boy named Arnav was studying in a junior class. A teacher was teaching the maths. She was teaching addition and subtraction. To make the concept clear to the students, the teacher started visualizing. So she stand Arnav and asked, Arnav, if I will give you 2 mangoes and 2 mangoes, how many mangoes will you have? Arnav smiled and replied, 5 ma'am. The teacher upset. She again asked Arnav, if I will give you 1 to 2 mangoes and 1 to 2 mangoes, how many mangoes will you have? Arnav again replied, 5 ma'am. The teacher got upset. But she remembered that Arnav likes strawberries instead of mangoes. So she changed her example. She asked, Arnav, if I will give you 2 strawberries and 2 strawberries, how many strawberries will you have? Arnav replied, 4. Oh, the teacher was pleased at the change of strategy. She asked, Arnav, if I will give you 2 mangoes and 2 mangoes, how many mangoes will you have? Arnav replied, 5. The teacher again asked the same question just to check whether the concept is clear to Arnav or not. The teacher got annoyed and she asked, Arnav, how 2 strawberries and 2 strawberries will be 4 and 2 mangoes and 2 mangoes will be 5? Arnav smiled and replied that I have already 1 mango in my bag. The teacher was pleased at the strategy. You know what you learned from this story? You learned that all the mistakes, all the problems you are facing in your life, that's just a gap or the difference between technical rightness and the practical rightness. Arnav was practical right because he was seeing what is behind the obvious. He was seeing what is behind what is visually seen. Practical rightness. Yes, practical rightness means to see beyond the obvious. Practical rightness means to see what is visually seen. Whether the teacher is technically right. Technical rightness means just to see what is obvious. Technical rightness means just to see what is visually seen. In our daily activities, we are performing PDP activities here. Students are not listening to you, you got upset and you failed and you not tried to do more better. But why are you not thinking that why students are not listening to you? You are technically right that they are not listening to you, you will not do better. But are you practical right? Just think why they are not listening to you. You know, a boy was born in a normal family. He was not good at schooling. Being a boy, of course he tried so hard, but at that time his school was not good. But he failed for looking university graduation, but he never gave up. You know one thing which he learned from there, why should you have get a chance to be successful? Why you should be helped by other. People will not help you until you will become successful. So you have to earn a chance to be successful and you have to earn a chance to be learned by or helped by other. People will accept you but they will never help you. As I am saying, people will help you but they will never accept you. They will never accept your mistake. If you want to be succeed, you have to win 10 years later. If you want to be success, you will have to work with smart people. If you want to be success, you have to work more smarter than you are smart. That's the way to the success. Possibly you will be success when you will be on the path of to be success. We learn from mistake. We make mistake. We make a lot of mistake in our daily life. But we learn from those mistakes. We never give up. A people is judged when he fails or thinks he is failed by his fault or other fault. If the people is thinking that he is failed by the other fault, this guy has no chance. He will never success in future because he is blaming the fault of his mistakes on others. He will never get success in future. But the people who is thinking that I am failed because of my mistake, it was my mistake, I didn't study hard, it was my mistake, I never practice anything, this guy has lot of chance. This guy has so much opportunity to be successful in future. People give up, they have problem, they give up. They have problem, they give up. But we will never give up. We will think our opportunity have not come yet. We will wait for our opportunity, but we will never give up by our mistake. Just making a mistake and accepting it and never to commit in the life, that's our life attitude. That should be our life attitude, that we should make mistake and learn from that mistake. Possibly every day, everyone, every time and everywhere, people are making mistakes. Even today, we took some stupid decisions. Even today, we make some stupid mistakes. But we will never give up. We will never show that the mistake is very harmful for us. We should learn from the mistake we have done. So we should not never repeat the same mistake in the future. I want to say you in last also, to make a mistake is a part nature of human being. Just to accept the mistake, show the strategy or the stature of the human being. And to accept a mistake that we have done a mistake, we have done a conflict and not try to commit the same mistake in the future. It's our progressive life. That's the life attitude and we should overcome with the same life attitude and we should learn from our mistakes. Thank you and have a nice day.